Hello, everyone.
Hello, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We haven't seen each other for a while, so yeah, let me lead this episode. I propose
Excellent.
summarizing and planning. So hello everyone. So good to see you again after a while. We are here, the coaches from all over the world, and we are good friends and we support each other and we love each other. And in front of you, we want to talk about the topics that are important for all of us, and we believe that they are important also for you. We are Arlette from Cyprus. We are Arta from France, actually, Brie from States, and me, Camila, from Poland. And today we want to talk about the new year and what is the plan for next year and what we don't want to take from last year. So how we want to grow within next 12 months. But to be honest, 1st of January is not the date when we have to begin new things. How about you guys? What do you think about it? And why this date, the 1st January? And what is your plan for next year, for this year that has already come?
The last few weeks, I took a break. So today I woke up and I was thinking, okay, don't extend this break. And yeah, so I started planning for the year ahead of us. So I'm kind of excited for that. Yeah.
Arlette, let's do it with a method. What went? Let's do the fuck up day. What went wrong last year, and how will you improve this year?
Consistency. So the plan is always there. I know the plan is always there. It's just to be consistent, I think. To be consistent, I think, is on top of my list, because I always know what to do. Or at least the majority of the time I know what to do. So the plan is there, but my thing is to be more consistent. So what I'm leaving behind for 2022, or what I'm taking, or I want more consistency for 2023.
What is the consistency for you, and why it didn't work last year, and why do you think it's going to work this year? What do you plan to change?
Actually, it's an interesting question, because it's something that we've been asking. It's something that we've been talking a lot. So for me, it was having a plan and be consistent. Now I've changed a little bit, because I found out that it's not just the doing, it's what you are doing. It's the things that I am doing should resonate with me. So I should continuously ask myself, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to work, this is what I want to do, and be more consistent with the answers that comes from me, from alignment, rather than just doing, because it's not that it's difficult to be consistent, but when it feels right, what you're doing, the tasks or the little tasks, the things that we're doing, then it becomes completely different, because it becomes more natural, because things start showing up with ease.
Hicks says that it's only about the satisfaction that you can have after doing things. Okay, Arlette, but what are you going to do? One particular thing that you're going to do this year to be more consistent?
What am I going to do this year to be more consistent? I'm going to take a pen and a paper, because when things are in my head, you do it. But when you write things down, then you're writing things down, and then it starts registering. Then I have it in front of me, because a lot of things resonate in my head and it's amazing and it feels good. And then 1 month, 2 months, something happens, distractions, and vital information is lost. So I'm going to focus on minor things, but be more consistent in writing. I'm going to do it in writing this time.
Perfect.
We'll
Good luck,
see.
girl.
Thank you.
Go and do it.
Go and
And
do
we
it.
are going to do some accountability for you.
Thank you. I know that's the best part, to be part
That's
of
the
this
best part.
group. That's the best part, the best support ever.
Thanks, Arlette. Arta, how about you?
Well, for me, I decided that, well, one of my fuck ups from 2022 is relationship, because I didn't put enough time and love into my personal life. I was all the time building, researching, thinking about myself, developing myself. And at some point, I had moments with my partner where he was about to kill me because of all other kind of things going around the house, which were just on his shoulders. And so my commitment this year is to take care more of my relationship, my personal life, visit some doctors, which I should have visited last year already, think about family life, get a dog as well, and make this house that we now live in a beautiful family home and joyful home for everybody who is already here and maybe coming up. And another thing that, well, when it comes to those so-called fuck-ups, I had one that had to do with boundaries in 2022, but I think it's a gift always when something like that happens. So it was there for me to tell me, Arta, your boundaries could be better, could be stronger. You could work on feeling the no earlier when it's a no. So another thing for me to take from last year is definitely deeper self-trust, better connection with my body. And I think it's going to be more about embodiment rather than knowledge this year for me. And really starting to vibrate that what I want to be and what I want to attract in my life, and work more from the body than from the mind. That's another commitment.
Wow. Then I already have two questions that are personal, and you don't have to answer them. We're in public, right? We're in the air. But number one, I was absolutely convinced that you really do take care about your private life. So why do you think it was not enough, and how it's going to improve your life this year? And number two, I'm finding you as a really assertive person. If you want to do something, you're focused, you go straight there. And it doesn't need to be improved. What do you find that is necessary to improve it in your assertiveness?
I don't know. It was just a golden moment for me, from which I elevated my brand. It was just, a conversation with someone who kind of was not very nice and not very friendly and respectful. And from there, I just elevated. I became much more royal from that call, let's say, so it was good actually for me. But when it comes to personal life, there's something that I feel it. I cannot really explain. I cannot count the hours or the minutes I didn't spend with my partner, but I just know that it was not equal. How much time and energy we invested in our home and relationship was just not equal, and I would like it to be more equal this year. Give and take, so it feels fair.
Yeah, it must be balanced. And it's supportive for us as well when it's balanced, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks, Artan. Good luck. How can we give you some accountability in it? let's talk about it later.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bree, how about you?
How about me? Well, I never really look at anything and that I messed up or that I did something wrong. I just never had that outlook on life. I feel in my body already like that's a big indicator for me of what needs to change. So everything I experience is really just teaching me and giving me information on how I could feel better and feel that ease in my body. And I know when I feel that spaciousness and ease in my body, I feel better and everything else works. And so my experiment and journey really began back in July, where I stopped doing everything I was taught, and because it wasn't working for me and it wasn't my style and it wasn't my nature. And so I really started to tune out everybody and just listen and get myself aligned again, like you guys were talking about, just really making sure I'm bringing the right energy to everything I'm doing. So really it was a year of pause this last year. Now I'm starting to get more movement in. And what I found with this experimentation is that things are coming to me and I'm back in my natural state, because before I didn't have these kinds of thoughts and concerns about things that I'm hearing from people that I'm learning from and people that I'm surrounded with. That was not my normal. My normal was I had something in my mind that I wanted to do and it would just happen. I didn't have to stress about it. It would just come to me. So I'm happy to say that I'm now back towards my natural state, but all the things I've learned are going to actually help me increase that magnetism even more, because those things that I learned were important, but now how do I take what I've learned and integrate it into who I am, so I'm even more powerful in that way, more empowered, and I can serve people at a higher level. So the more that I embody that myself, the easier it is for the people around me to, reach those states of vibration and consciousness that they're seeking to experience for themselves.
Oh, it's so much about what you do for yourself, and it's so much about what you do for other people.
Yeah. And I've been like, you stopped working. I stopped, working so hard at working. I was like, I've never spent so much energy working at work rather than just doing what I love. And I felt like I lost that joy, because I love what I do, but everything around it kind of was draining me. And so I started going back to things that I love, and I'm studying things that I enjoy again. And I'm like advanced frequency medicine and human design and all of these things that, we've talked about, and enjoying shows with my mother and going to the beach with the kids. And I'm doing things that I love again. And as a result, I'm attracting new clients that I am so excited about. And I haven't felt that feeling in a long time. So it's been a really big lesson, and I'm excited to take that even further this year, and really, really live the way that I'm designed to live.
Well, I'm taking it. Thanks. Thanks, Bree. My turn now. Well, I think January 1st is not the date when I'm starting. I started on December 1st, when many things has changed in my life and in my environment, and my work spot. Two people left, and I lost my heart for my project, and I didn't want to do that anymore. I felt drained, and I left it for a month. I decided, no, I'm going to do completely nothing now. And I didn't put much effort into this creation, but in the meanwhile, my other dream, it was the project for ladies about assertiveness. But I always had in my mind also another project that I want people to talk with each other. And it was growing in my head for many years. I couldn't find the formula. And within this month, when I decided to do nothing, this thought started to grow, not only in my mind. I created, just for fun and pleasure, well, kind of strategy for the campaigns, kind of posts that perhaps possibly could be published. And now I interrupted ending it and polishing it because we were supposed to meet, and here is the plan for another time, another year, this year actually. So it was real fun to create it, and now I decided if I have it ready, actually, let's do it. Let's just do it. And Bree, you sent us this morning a quotation. Everything you do, do with fun. And I decide to have fun publishing it. I just want to see what's going to happen. I just want to see how people are going to react to that. I just want to see how am I going to react with it, and how am I going to manage the little thing, just mastermind for specific kind of professionals, and I want to see how it's going to work, if it's going to work. And let's just see, just for fun. So this is the plan. This is what I take from last year. Stop doing things so heavily. They don't have to be so terrifying. You can just check it, right? Do what you want, do what you love. Like you said, Brie, when we start doing too many things that we don't actually like, it stops working. So that's the plan. And definitely when we have all our life on our head, what we do for our business and for our clients, it cannot be so heavy because we will stop working simply. So that's my thought for 2023.
More joy.
More joy.
How will you remind yourself to have more joy every day, so that you don't slip back into this emotion of I have to do this, I have to
This
make
is it.
something happen.
I don't have to. I don't have to do that. Well, it would be very good to have the schedule of posts, because it works better when it's on time, I think. But I can also check how it works when it's not on time. So I can do that. I have a thought in my mind. I want to share it with people, with this kind of professionals, and I want to see how they are going to react on it, but I don't have to do that. And this is like blessing. And I say that to myself every day. I don't have to do that. Let's just see how it works, right? And it helps.
Yeah. I remember a while ago when I was starting my healing journey, that was 2018. I don't know why, but it felt right to put a quote on the wall, so that the first thing I see when I wake up in the morning is I'm devoted to love. For me, at that moment, it was very important because I just felt, I couldn't explain it why, but I had to see this every morning when I opened my eyes. I'm devoted to love. And from that place, I did everything in that day. And I healed myself through these words. So I just wanted to say that words have really a lot of power, and sometimes we can do a simple thing like this to remind us what we like now, what we need right now to feel good and aligned with what we want to do.
Yeah.
What
That's
words
it.
are you going to take with you for 2023? If you can think of words, now that we're talking about importance of words, what are some of the words that we want to take with us for 2023? And maybe we can write them, like Arta suggested.
Yeah.
These words to serve it as a reminder to us, and put it somewhere as soon as we wake up, so that we commit to these words, and then we have each other as accountability partners to remind each other for the words. So would you like to think about some words? I'm also thinking what words I want for 2023.
I have it written in my journal. Number 1 is a satisfaction, what Higgs is teaching us. Number 2 is an order. I found in my human design the word greed, and it was attached to my profile, and I was like, what the hell is that? Me? No way! But after a few days, after 2 or 3 weeks of thinking about it, I found it. I want everything at once and right now. Everything. Too many things.
Me too, me
So
too.
much chaos. And I need an order and I need a patience. So these are 3 words that I have. Another one is responsibility, because perhaps it's my responsibility to keep it in order, and to be patient and just wait for the result and not push it to have it right now. And another word, and Arta is going to like it, is well-being. I am planning to live in well-being now.
Nice.
How about you?
Me. Ease, love, courage, satisfaction is a good one. I'm like you, I want it all, Camila, abundance. So with one word, abundance, that's what I want in everything. Yeah. What about you, Arta?
Oh, I think for me also love, 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 love. Love and embodiment. I think those 2 are important for me right now. I also see royal and majesty, because I'm just attracted to that, and I want to see myself as more as that this year. So that's for me.
Bree, how about you?
Well, I'm working on one currently. I don't know if you guys know, but I teach whole workshops on just this with my clients, on how to find the right words that have the right energy and emotion and vibration behind them. So for me right now, and what I'm still in the midst of, is aligning with my soul mission, and to trust that. I can feel myself when I think I need to do something a certain way, but that part of me is not the one that knows what to do and how to get there. And so to recognize those subtleties within myself and the feeling of that within myself, and so I can get out of the way and allow what is meant for me to come to me, and to know what to do and when to do it, and to trust that. And it's been working. So that's my recent one. I don't have one for the year because I update every few months.
Great.
Cool.
All right. We wish all of you a very, very happy new year. We wish you to find your words. We wish you to enjoy your work, your plans, embody what is necessary to embody to make you happy, you and your clients. And all the best to you and yours. And don't forget to subscribe. Michaela is not here, so let me say it. Don't forget to subscribe.
And share.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. See you all. Bye.